Qantas is urgently paging passenger Mr. Jeffrey Sampson. Your flight is in the final stages of boarding and is ready for departure.
Alright, I am so excited right now. I've just checked in for my very first ever first class long haul trip. I'm flying with Emirates in first class on the Airbus A380 from Prague through to Dubai and then on to Singapore. First class the whole way through to Singapore, and I'm really excited. Let's do it.
Check-in at Prague airport was very easy as a first class passenger, with dedicated check-in desks and staff ready to greet us as we check in our luggage and get ready to proceed onto the airside.
Emirates uses the contractor lounge by Menzies at Prague Terminal 1. It's pretty basic. I did get a special first class platter with a few little bits and pieces provided to me at my table, which is nice, which not all users of this lounge get. But the view is really good, I must say. As you can see, you get sweeping apron and runway views, which is really cool.
I didn't really spend too much in this lounge as it was very basic and quite crowded, but I had actually left it a little bit late and was sort of rushing to get to the boarding gate by the time it came around to board.
Hello sir, how are you today?
Well, thank you.
Welcome back, Mr. McCain.
Thank you.
My colleague will show you the seats. It's over here. One in front.
Thank you.
I had a very warm welcome on board the aircraft and was shown to my suite by the lovely staff awaiting on board the aircraft. A little bit congested in the aisle, but easily fixed. As you can see, the configuration is 1-to-1, which means that these suites are huge.
If it's your first time, I'll take time to it. Okay, perfect. So this is like a this one fully enclosed.
Yes.
So in the middle of the flight, you want to be
privacy.
Yeah, just close this one and have a seat, sir. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
So your bag, you can put it right over there.
Great.
We are going around later on for the shower service. If you haven't tried a shower, then we're gonna take your order. So this will be also the person will come after the takeoff to give you the menu. So we are like in dine and demand. So whenever you need to eat, you just let us know.
Right.
And basically, it's an interactive system.
Yeah.
So that is touchscreen and it mimics that one as well.
Cool.
You also have a what do you call this? A call button for us, which is I think this one. I'm not sure because I think that one is.
Yeah.
And then if this is like a one touch, so one touch button for closing the door, one touch button, and that's it. Pretty much nothing. She's gonna be serving you, Anna, and for now I leave you to. I'm gonna prepare drinks for you. What?
Thank you. What are the options?
I think we could serve you champagne, a glass of champagne.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay,
Thank you.
Anna.
Hi.
Hi, so I'll be the one in charge today.
Fantastic.
So I don't know if she asked you, would you like something to drink?
Yes, I think a
She
champagne.
got the order.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'll be around, so if you need something, let me know.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm here. This is so cool. 1A in Emirates A380.
Before I explore the rest of the suite and the aircraft, it was time to get in the sky. A beautiful afternoon takeoff from Prague. Sad to be departing Europe once again, but hopefully I'll be there soon enough. However, with the post-coronavirus world, who knows when that might be. I hope in the next 3 to 5 years at least, though. Fingers crossed for that. So let's explore the suite. As you can see, the suite is sort of anchored by this amazingly large high definition screen, which essentially is the attraction of this suite. It is so well positioned and really convenient and easy to use. Over on the left hand side of the seat, in my case, you have the touch panel, which I will come to later, but as you can see, can adjust the seats in basically every single direction that you might imagine. Very easy and intuitive to use. For someone like myself, might be a little bit confusing for older people, but still fair enough, easy to find your comfortable position. The tray table is really large, and as you can see, it pops out from the side of the seat like this and has the signature Emirates wood grain finish. It does slide backwards and forwards to give you a little bit more space while you're eating. Just beneath the screen there is the vanity mirror, which pops open and has some seat side amenities for your use, and just beneath that there is a universal power point as well as a USB port for charging your devices. Further over to the left, a further storage pocket, perfect for your passport and wallet, and of course customizable and controllable window shades, which are physical shades unlike on the Boeing 787, with 2 layers there so you can control the level of ambient light in your first class suite. I really think that this suite is perfectly sized. The seat is wide, there's a large amount of leg room, and you literally have all of the amenities at your hand in every direction. It's well lit when the cabin's dark. You can have the privacy, as you can see here, with the floor to almost ceiling sliding privacy doors, which really do give you a real sense of privacy, particularly when you're sleeping or try to watch a movie. A really, really nice feature, and you can move the seat itself forwards and backwards. Quite handy as well to give you a little bit more leg room or to position you closer when you're eating your meal. There are some one-touch controls, including changing the seat into bed mode, which I did use just to test out the feature on this flight, but as I was not planning on sleeping on this flight, did not actually get the crew to convert it into the bed mode. But you can control all of the lighting and the privacy controls from the in-seat touchscreen as well. Having a further look at the functionality of the infotainment system, you can see here in the ICE system, I is for information, and supposedly you can see news, but it was a bit of a fail there, it didn't really load, and you can read about Emirates and Dubai and so on. The communications one has, again, some communication services that are available supposedly on the flight. Not really much use for me except the Wi-Fi, which I'll show you later. But the entertainment is where it's really at, and this is where Emirates really, in my opinion, excels. This is one of the most comprehensive entertainment offerings that I've certainly seen on my flights ever. And as you can see here, TV shows are just endless in multiple different geographies and cultures and languages, and then you go to the movies and it's just the same with dozens and dozens of genres and choices. There was plenty of content for me to get engrossed in, which was lucky because you have this amazing screen to enjoy it all, so why not? I'm not really into games, but if that's your thing, they're also there as well. Music, CDs, podcasts, you name it, it's on ice. So another really cool feature about flying in first class is the onboard amenities, and the pajamas and the amenities kit are delivered in this large sort of tote bag, and as you can see here, each of the amenities are individually wrapped in a very nice manner, giving that sort of air of elegance and really that true first class feeling. The pajamas were absolutely stunning and comfortable to wear.
So just changed into my pajamas. We're about half an hour after takeoff, and my first impressions are that this is amazing. What an incredible way to fly. I'm so thrilled to be able to have this experience. I'm so excited. I've just been offered menus and been told that it's a dine-on-demand service as Emirates First Class offers. And I've also booked in my shower suite appointment to have a shower about 1.5 hours before landing in Dubai, which is pretty cool. Definitely going to sample the drinks and a few items off the menu, and hopefully we'll be able to sit back and relax and enjoy the amazing features of this first class suite as well.
Having a further look at the amenities, you get some noise cancelling headphones supplied by Bowers and Wilkins, which actually were really comfortable and high quality and made listening to the content very enjoyable. Inside the male amenities kit, you'll see there's a bunch of lotions and potions, including a shaving kit, some deodorant, and a comb to keep you fresh on the flight. And if you run out, there's even more inside the shower spa suite, which I'll show you later. Just after that, another hot towel was brought over before some hors d'oeuvres to enjoy at the beginning of the flight. And then before long, it was time to set up for the caviar service, one of the signature offerings on board Emirates First Class, and indeed many first class products around the world. For me, this is actually the first time that I've ever had caviar, and while it's a bit cliche, and clearly I'm a first-time first-class flyer, I had to indulge in this very fancy affair for me, and even just the setup and the presentation of this caviar service was absolutely fantastic. At the recommendation of Anna, the cabin crew who was looking after me, I had a shot of vodka with my caviar.
2 shots of vodka?
Which is apparently how the Russians do it. It went down a treat, I have to say. Shortly after that, though, it was time for the main course, and I enjoyed a delicious braised duck and an appropriately paired red wine, which was quite delicious, and overall the dinner service was absolutely second to none. Really well presented, and for an onboard meal the flavors were just to die for. I really do enjoy duck, so I hadn't had it in quite a while, so I was glad to choose that option on this Emirates First Class experience today. After dinner, I decided to log into the in-flight Wi-Fi, and as a first class customer, you do actually get to enjoy a larger allocation of browsing data, which is handy to have, but you don't really need it when you have so many comforts in the sky. Dessert followed after. It was a lemon and passion fruit cake. It didn't really blow my mind, and I wasn't really particularly happy with it. After dinner though, it was time to indulge and get into the entertainment, and I decided to enjoy a movie, Ad Astra, which I had not seen before. It was great to watch on the crisp high definition screen. And of course, this was well accompanied with a mojito, freshly made by the lovely staff on board.
Alright, it's now time for the shower spa suite on the Emirates Airbus A380 First Class. I'm so excited. Just been given the wax and the rundown on the procedure. 5 minutes of running water. We've got 30 minutes or so inside the shower suite here. Got my towel, got my lovely amenities, lotions and potions. Take a few of those in, refreshen up, clothes to change into, ready to go. So you can see here the shower. It's got the amount of water remaining, 5 minutes in total. It gets a bit bumpy. You can have a seat there, which is cool. It's course got the vanity mirror. Hello. A few bits and pieces from Bulgaria here. My previous amenities kit, towel, and you know, if I get a bit bored and want to see where we are on our journey, I can also do that. We also get a hairdryer, toothbrush, comb if required, some sanitary products. How cool. Let's have a shower. Wow, wow, wow. Fancy that, having a shower at somewhere between 36,000 and 40,000 feet above the sky with a giant metal tube hurtling at a ridiculous speed. Welcome to 2019.
In case you're still hungry and you haven't eaten your snack box, which I haven't mentioned because I didn't get good footage of it, you can still order, as it's done on demand, anything from the menu. I decided to have some fruit and a little cup of tea before we arrived into Dubai. So in summarising, this was truly the best flight that I have ever had and will probably ever have for quite a long time. The experience, even though it was a 6.5 hour flight, was just incredible. The staff were absolutely amazing, so attentive and just so thoughtful. It really, really did make the difference. Clearly the hard product that you can see is absolutely stunning. I really can't fault it. It was so comfortable and every amenity, every feature that I needed was really within reach or only just a call away if I needed something extra. The food was great, perhaps excluding the dessert, but the choice of drinks and food was really, really incredible. And of course, the shower spa experience was phenomenal and clearly unmatched and unrivaled in terms of any sort of airline experience that I've ever had, and I would highly recommend every single person to strive to try this at some point in their life. I was so excited at the time and still really am reminiscing on the footage of this video, and you can see my Instagram stories that I posted on the day. Keep on watching to see them now. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my content. See you next time! So, just arrived in my Emirates A380 First Class suite, and oh my god, it is so freaking cool. Let's check it out. So, in front we've got the massive 32-inch screen. Oh my god, it's a touch screen. Got your little vanity mirror. Got a little writing pack just in case you want to write down some thoughts of the trip. Also got a little snack basket which is just for me. Get into that later. Beautiful little orchid there, little lamp, snack that are on. The pajamas which come in this little cool sleeve. Wow, what else is in here? Eye mask, cool. Dom Perignon, champagne. Thank you so much. Thank you. Over here we have the touchscreen, which is detachable, which controls the entire suite. Have a play with that later. Whoops. I'm in Suite 1A today. Check it out. This is so cool. Wow. What the heck? Oh my god. I can't believe I'm here. This is a dream come true. Ah! Hello. So exciting. Wow. Wow. Alright, it's shower time now. Let's check it out. Got the shower here. Got 5 minutes of running water, which you can stop and start, which is handy. And if it gets a bit bumpy, there's a seat.